The adversaries of Jesus, in this case, the scribes who had come from Jerusalem, observe Jesus, and they say that he is driving out demons because he is from the devil. And so the naming of Jesus, and if you're able to name something, it's almost as if you have ownership over it. You know, and we see this today, and particularly today as we celebrate this Mass and we pray earnestly for the protection, the legal protection of all unborn children. To name something is to really try to control how it is used and how it is understood. And we talk about life while others talk about choice, both of which are important. But when the choice comes down to someone else's life, it's a no-brainer. The life has precedence. So the adversaries of Jesus say that he drives out demons because, he has this power, and it must come from the evil one. But Jesus' power comes from God. And if, in fact, it does come from God, his adversaries would have to recognize that God is speaking through the person of Jesus. And as Jesus teaches, as Jesus acts, and as Jesus lives, they would now have to follow what it is that he teaches. And it might take away a little bit of their authority, a lot of their power, and their influence. So rather than correct themselves, rather than check themselves and really look deeply into who Jesus is, they begin to place these names on him. He's Beelzebul. His power comes from the evil one. And therefore, they don't have to heed or correct what it is that they think or how it is that they act. I think that as we pray today, we take a look at where life comes from, and life indeed comes from God. It is transmitted. It is a gift to all of us. And the gift of human life is something that we should never overlook. We should never casually look at and say, well, I have a choice, and I can do with it as I wish. We don't wish to take away the rights of women in any way, but we wish to protect life. And for those lives that are at risk, and for those who promote this terrible situation where some people think that they do and can take away the power or the gift of life, it is indeed a tragedy for our society. Through our efforts, may those who are involved in this terrible and tragic taking of human life, may their hearts be touched. May they turn away from this great evil. And for us who believed in the sanctity of life, for those who wish to have their children, may we support them in every way. May every individual have the opportunity to have a dignified and beautiful life. May our efforts support that in all that means.